In everyday life, she feels drained. She moves through the hours like a ghost in her own home. Groceries, emails, dishes, expectations. She smiles when needed, not when expected, but inside, she is empty. She is a woman unloved, unseen, untouched. She can't remember the last time she looked in the mirror and saw beauty instead of duty. Her body feels foreign, heavy, uninspired. The curves that once made her proud now feel invisible, or worse, irrelevant. She is hungry, not for food. She's hungry to be felt, to be touched, to be seen. Hungry for sex. She aches for aliveness, for fire, for that pulse that once lived in her hips, her chest, her breath. And one day, quietly, maybe even secretly, she says, enough. She closes the laptop, lights a candle, lowers her eyes, and begins. She breathes, not shallow, not polite, but deep, down to the forgotten places, into her belly, into her root. She breathes until she remembers that her breath is not just air, it's energy. It is Shakti. Yes, Shakti, the mother of all, the pulse beneath creation, dormant in silence, forgotten by many. She rises with breath, with movement, by touch and recognition. Like wildfire, the magnetic woman awakens. She moves at first slow, stiff, self-conscious. But she keeps going, circling her hips, rolling her spine, letting her breath lead, letting her body speak. And her body, oh, her body begins to sing. She placed her hands on her womb, on her chest, on her yoni, not to perform, not to seduce, to listen. With awe, with breath, with presence, she massages herself, touches herself, remembers herself. Tears will come and laughter too. But old shame rises and falls away like dust being danced off a drum. The serpent awakens, not with a roar, but with a hum, a holy vibration climbing her spine. Shakti, the mother of all, the pulse beneath creation, dormant in silence, forgotten by many. She rises with breath, with movement, by touch and recognition. Like wildfire, the magnetic woman awakens. She begins to feel herself again, not as a role, not as a body, but as a force. She becomes magnetic, not because she tries, but she is. And something shifts, the world feels it. Eyes linger longer, doors open without knocking, people turn, sensing something. They cannot name it, but they feel it. She no longer pushes, she pulls, she no longer performs, she embodies. Desires begin to arrive, not rushed, but inevitable. The right people, the aligned opportunities. The kind of intimacy that mirrors her depth. She doesn't beg, she doesn't hustle, she attracts. Because Shakti is awake, not hidden, not muted, alive and rising. Shakti, the mother of all, the pulse beneath creation, dormant in silence, forgotten by many. She rises with breath, with movement, by touch and recognition. Like wildfire, the the magnetic woman awakens. She did the work. She turned toward herself. She said yes to her body, yes to the breath and to her desire. And now, the world moves differently around her. Not because she demanded it, but because she became the woman the world cannot ignore. She is sensual, magnetic, untamed, and empowered. She is not waiting. She is not asking. She is. She is Shakti.